Quality, service, atmosphere. You're next in the chair. Feel at home in the barbershop. G. Bush offers a fresh cut on sports. The barbershop isn't just grooming for guys. It's culture, it's lifestyle, it's sports. And it's now the barbershop is giving the sports scene a sheer shave and shine. Join the makeover now. Follow Garrett Bush at GBush91 on Twitter.
Yeah, man. Let's get this thing going. Let me put myself in here. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping, man. Let me get my doggone situation together, man. I had to jump on here. See, G. Bush got 97 jobs. I got 97 jobs, and I keep it moving, right? Matter of fact, let's go get the pleasantries out the way. If you watching right now, if you're not subscribed to Locked On Browns podcast, you can hear me every single day over there. Please go ahead and subscribe over there on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, please go ahead and do so. You can check me out every single day. Every single day. We just keep it going. Hey, y'all cats is too good, man. Y'all cats crazy, bro. My man, William Wise, you in the building already. We already here, my man. I appreciate you, man. See, the barbershop, people think because you on all these other shows. I got to get the barbershop off because I can talk. I can get right to the people. I can go talk to y'all about what I want to get to. I ain't got to wait on nobody to tap me in. I ain't got to interject and throw it to another person. The cats wanted that real talk. They want that real talk, and we about to get into it right now. I'm confused about what's going on right now. Browns training camp is not off to a good note. Listen, the Browns training camp is not off to a good note at all right now. Maybe I don't understand what they're doing right now, but when you look at the amount of people that's out, you got multiple people out. Anthony Walker out. That's the middle linebacker. You're supposed to be making all the calls. You're out. Denzel Ward has a foot injury. He's in a walking boot. See, this is the thing. When you're a cornerback, you turn, pivot, and run. That's what you do for a living. And you telling me that Denzel Ward is in a walking boot. Now, granted, I don't have much, I don't have a problem with what he does on the field in terms of what he's going to be able to do. But when it comes down to it, for me, Denzel Ward can play ball. But it's never been whether Denzel can play ball. It's whether he can stay healthy or not. And it just don't feel good that it's a three-week preseason and Denzel Ward is walking around in a walking boot. I don't like it. Now I can at least feel a little bit better because those two are proven dudes. Anthony Walker is a proven guy. Denzel Ward is a proven guy. We know what they can do. We know what they bring to the table. They have film. Not too worried about it. But here's what we got to really get to. But that's just not the length. That's just not the extent of it. This situation with these wide receivers, man, is it just me? Or did we just get comfortable, right? Did we just walk up and get comfortable, man? I've been hearing a bunch of this, man. Well, you have a franchise guy. When you have a franchise quarterback, they make everyone better. Yeah, that is true. But you don't know when your franchise quarterback going to be playing. That is true. We have no clue when your franchise quarterback will be playing. And yet and still, we keep trotting out and we keep having all of this faith, all of this just, all this extended just grace period for these receivers. And if you saw the thumbnail, you already know what it is on YouTube. I've been saying it since Jump Street. When you went and got Amari Cooper, I clapped it up for you. Loved it, clapped it up for you. But my question is the front office losing focus? Because yes, you got Amari Cooper. Yes, you did what you were supposed to do in getting that. And he's probably one of the best receivers that we've had in the game since when? I want to say probably what? since we came back consistently. OBJ has some talent. Jarvis Landry has some talent, but consistent putting it together like he has done. I say Amari Cooper is right up there. 50 people in the chat already. 50 people watching. Please hit that like button for me. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button for me. It's a small little look for you, but at the end of the day, it's a big look for the barbershop. We almost at 8,000 people. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, because I jump on whenever. I just give it straight to the people, right? You never know when I'm a jump on here. I got 96 joints, but guess what? I still give it to the people because I love doing this. I come right to the people and talk that talk. Is the front office losing focus? I understand that y'all got some people out here. I understand that you got Deshaun Watson, but don't get comfortable. I'm confused. I'm confused by this because I'm looking at one thing. If you know Jacoby Brissett is playing, and you know Jacoby Brissett gonna need all the help he can get in the first 4, 2, 6, 8, whatever, how many games Deshaun Watson gonna be out? Why would you not be trying to give that man the best look possible? Why would you not be trying to give him the best receivers possible? Why would you not be trying to give him veterans that know what they're doing? You coming out here, and I know you like David Bell. I know you, we're going to get to him in a second. I know you like David Bell. I know you like Anthony Schwartz in the third round. I get it. But the third round picks, let's not get it twisted. This is not Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson out here. No disrespect to him. I know you like them guys. But don't act like that Anthony Schwartz didn't have some shortcomings in the game anyway. Like he wasn't a gadget guy running reverses. Let's not act like you can. And I did the same scheme. I did the same scheme like two months ago. I told y'all. I said, everybody be talking about let's go get a receiver in the draft and we good. You can't count on no rookie receiver to come in, A, and learn the playbook, B, come in and get some sort of chemistry immediately with the quarterback, and C, stay healthy. You know that first year has a rookie wall. You know when you're dealing with receiver, all it takes is a pulled hamstring, a tweak here, a turned ankle, and now you missing what? A whole week, 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Well, and then you'll get to the season. And when he don't perform like he's supposed to, you'll hear the coach and offensive coordinator hit you with the same rhetoric we hear every single year. Well, just throw somebody's name out there. Let's go ahead and try this guy's name, David Bell. Well, David, he came in. We really loved him coming out of Purdue. He was a guy who really fit what we want to do schematically, a guy who we really feel was going to fit in big plans of what we wanted to do. And Mary Kay. Well, Daryl. Well, Tony Grossi. When he went down, I think he started off a little bit behind the 8 ball. Didn't get a chance to get in and get those reps with either Deshaun or Jacoby. And I think that hurt him a little bit. What you're starting to see is those flashes now, starting to see him ramp back up and get back into the swing of things and really get back to that start he had right in rookie camp and the mini camps. He really showed us, stop it. Stop all of that jargon. You know good and well he a rookie. And if you counting on rookies, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. If that was your main acquisition, I just saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go out and get a Julio Jones. And they got 90 receivers. They got Mike Evans. they got Godwin. They just keep getting receivers. But yet and still, we sitting up here talking about, well, we can't Will Fuller. I think he's a little expensive for what, boy, if you don't stop playing with me. 68 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. Let's get to these comments, man. My man, William, put that back up, and I salute you, man. I appreciate you, man. Michael H. Schwartz heard already. We already knew what it was. Hey, how many track guys is out there? I know some track guys out there that talk that talk. These track guys understand fully how track guys operate. It's camp hamstring. We had Denzel and Greedy out the whole doggone camp 2 years ago. It is what it is. But you can't be counting on Schwartz. We're going to get to Schwartz here in a second. Man, my goodness, man. Yes, sir. Canton here representing G. Bush. Stay keeping it 100. You know what I do, man. We not playing no games, man. Sloan Sizzle, that's what we talking about. Hey, DeAndre Black, I appreciate you. We back talking about, listen. Man, listen, he's Mr. Glass. Like he's missing. It's day 2. No, listen. Day 2. No pads yet. No tackling. They're not even tapping off on them up below the waist. They're not doing none of that. All you doing is 7-on-7s on the jugs. Maybe. And we got 2 dudes ain't even out. 2 dudes ain't even out, man. Good gracious, man. Cats talk about sub 500 season, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, bro. Ken White, Chris Johnson was a track guy. Let's not slander track. Listen, I get it. Chris Johnson was a track guy that actually had to take hits. Chris Johnson, and let's be clear, that was a different generation a little bit, though. I mean, these new dudes, bro, I'm confused, man. Man, I'm confused, man. Wally Ahmad, G. Bush, I see you working, brother. What are you cooking tonight? Trade Johnson for Ridley. Listen, Calvin Ridley is suspended for the whole year. So that wouldn't even help us this year. I would love to have him coming back after that. I would love to have him coming after that, man. Oh, you tripping. This guy, Watson, is average quarterback with barely any talent at receiver. No, you tripping. Don't get it twisted. Deshaun Watson will come back and give you, he'll come back and give you buckets with fullbacks and tight ends. He did it in Houston. They ain't had nobody to talk about over there. They got rid of his best receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, and he put up his best numbers. The problem is this. If he out 8 games, what you doing for them 8 games? If he out 8 games, what we talking about with the receiving core we got now? Because you're talking about it, you don't got Bell, you don't got Schwartz. He just went down today. We'll talk about that coming up. My goodness, man. Man, listen. Oh, my goodness. David Njoku needs to have a breakout season we've all been waiting on. No, David Njoku needs to have the reincarnated spirit of he needs to have a transformer combined. He need to be better than Kellen Winslow Sr. and Jr. He need to just be like one person. He need to be Gronk in his prime. What we talking about? Because this right here, this is unacceptable. I mean, we got David Njoku and Amari Cooper. I ask you again, my man, are we getting complacent? Are we tired or no? Like, I understand that Deshaun Watson is taking up all the air in the room. I get that everybody is sitting here looking at Sue L. Robinson, looking around. What are we doing with Deshaun? Is Deshaun news coming? Well, yeah, I get that. Everybody want to know. I do too. But you still got to put a team on the field. I mean, the receiving core is we talking about the Woods kid from Oklahoma, the kid from Northern Iowa. They don't even got no cards for these cats yet. I don't even know if they're running routes. You know how back in the day they used to do. You know how they used to do back in the day when you didn't know the plays and the scout team was like, yeah, right here. You running off on this one. You're gonna take 2 steps up. Left guard, you're going to pull around and kick out the end. And receiver, you're going to run an option route on the backside. Yeah. And these dudes out here don't even have no playbooks. They might have college gear still. They might be out here with Newmans. You know they outlawed Newmans years ago. These guys out here, random mismatch, cut off, non-matching brown, just random college gear. They're like, bro, take that off. This ain't the Senior Bowl. We wear brown and orange over here. Running around here with them Hershey Oreo boys. Come on, man. This looking bad. Let's look at bad. Shout out. Listen, man. Let me get to this super chat, man. Tedrick Vernon, appreciate the super chat. I appreciate you out here, man. Hit that like button. 80 people in the building right now. We just talking a little receiver talk. I had to jump up on here. I had to get up on here because everybody else in the media is walking around like everything is good. Oh, my goodness. We'll just wait for Sue L. Robinson. Hey, fellas, wake up. Y'all know there's some other stuff we could talk about and break down, right? Y'all do know that, right? There's football being had. There's receivers and there's linemen. I know you guys don't know anything about them. There's running backs, right? There's tight ends. There's a coordinator. We could talk about this stuff. I'm looking around like, y'all just gonna sit back and wait for Deshaun Watson for 8 games? No. Y'all need to get on your job and go get a receiver because you got Jacoby Brissett for half the 8 games in a year. My goodness, man. I know we've been in tabloid time. I know we've been in the National Enquirer time. Everybody riding around on their high horse. Suspension, moral gravity. No, it's called football. It's the season now. Y'all need to cut all the rest of that stuff out and get in these books. Get out here to these practices. Because all of that Deshaun Watson stuff is cool. You will get the brakes beat off of you coming out here with these JV receivers. Guys from Rocky River. We got dudes from Solon, Rocky River, Medina. Come on now. You come Parma. You coming out here with these Minter Lake Catholic receivers and talking about, I refuse. I'm going to let y'all know something right now. I'm going to let you know something cool. I'm going to let y'all know. Ain't no way in hell I'm coming out here getting smoked by Baker Mayfield the first game. Let me get you all the way together. I don't know if y'all need to know this, but I'm not coming out here getting smoked by Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers week 1. It's not popping. I'm not doing it. And from the looks of it, y'all cats act like that's where you want to get it done. Like right now, that's what we looking like. I'm like, bro, if you just came in, 93 people in the building, I'm sitting here talking about the Cleveland Browns. Wide receivers, everybody and their mom knew where you thin at. Defensive tackle, wide receiver. Well, the defensive tackles ain't even got hurt yet because they ain't playing yet. But we got 2 receivers down. Let's talk about it. David Bell stress fracture in the foot. They try to minimize it. Well, it ain't that bad. That's like saying an offensive lineman got a stress fracture in his left elbow, and all he does is punch for a living and punch and drag people. That's what you do for a living as an offensive lineman. Why would that not be bad? Hell yeah, it would be bad. You telling me a receiver, all they do is run. Oh, well, that's not that bad, G. Bush. Stress fracture. All right, cool. Schwartz goes down with a knee on day 2. Now, this inside information. I heard from Jim Donovan, inside information, fan of a fan. When it happened, he had the towel. Whoop. People that was sitting there posted up, that was in the practice, said that towel was on his head. Now, trust me, I done torn an Achilles heel recently. Partially, I done torn the ACL, left knee and right knee, non-contact and contact. I done tore my PCL. I done had 4 or 5 next to. You get the picture. Anytime you put that towel over your head, that means that's in your soul. Your soul hurts. It's in your soul. That means, wow, all of my hard work just went down the drain. Oh, my heart. Anytime you put that towel on and it's a non-contact injury, there's a 60% chance you out of here, bro. That's a 60% chance you checking up the deuces. And all I'm saying is this. When you put that much stress, all jokes aside, let's get to the prognostication and we'll get real. When you put that much stress and that much pressure on a receiving core, you got problems. You can't count on 3rd round guys to come in and Donovan Peoples-Jones is a 6th round pick. You know the level of pressure that is on a number. You still need a number 2 and another number 3 receiver. So when Jarvis Landry left and went to New Orleans for less money, that hurt a little bit. But you could have helped yourself out. Let me just check and look. I want to check and look. Let me see free agent wide receivers. Let's look at this up. Let's see who's on the blocks. We see who's on the blocks. Okay, let's get this going. Right? So right now, T.Y. Hilton's on the board. Muhammad Sanu is on the board. He's available. Deshaun Jackson is available. Danny Amendola is available. Marquise Goodwin is available. Julio Jones just left. Manuel Sanders is on the board. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure this is correct. Let me make sure. Let's get to the tracker. I want to make sure I'm accurate with this. Okay. So here we go. Will Fuller is the number 1 dude on the board. He's 28, last play for Miami. I take him. T.Y. Hilton, I think he's washed, right? He's 32, play for Indianapolis last. I think he's a bit washed. But at the end of the day, he's better than what we got at these other dudes, man. Cole Beasley, 33, play for Buffalo. I don't know what he can give you. Manuel Sanders is 35. Allen Hurns is available. Deshaun Jackson. Odell Beckham Jr. is still out there. I already told you. Listen, if Odell Beckham Jr. is available, redshirt him half the season and get him ready, especially if Watson is coming back. You still got guys, there's D.D. Westbrook is there. When you start getting down here to these lesser guys, but there's about 10 guys that we know, name brand guys that are down there, right? But let's take a look at the Browns roster. Let's look at the Browns receivers. And you tell me who you want to have. You tell me who you like better. I'm just looking. We just go right here, real quick. At receiver, according to their depth chart, and this is bad. I cover this team for a living, and I still don't know who these dudes is. So Donovan Peoples-Jones is just your number 2 receiver, just there. Coming in at the slot receiver is David Bell. He's out right now with a stress fracture. The X receiver behind Amari Cooper is Anthony Schwartz. Guess what? He's out with a knee. And now you have Demetric Felton, Jakeem Grant, Jamarcus Bradley, Michael Woods II, Javon Wims, who is also out right now, Travell Harris, Mike Harley Jr., and Isaiah Weston are your other receivers. And y'all tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get back. I'm just saying, let me get back. Let's just get back. Let's get up out of here. Let's go ahead and get back to the chat comments, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, bro. Man, let's see. Man, yeah, Deshaun Watson killed with these dudes, with Darren Fells, Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller. Yeah. So, Winslow Sr. and Jr. We need them to fuse like Goku and Vegeta. That's what we need you to do. We need Winslow Sr. and Jr. to fuse as one to make one large Decepticon Transformer tight end. Come on, man. These guys, bro. Keep talking the truth. I'm just letting them know, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just grabbing a receiver off can't rugby team. I'm telling you. Big Kev, shout out to you. The Browns had 3 veteran receivers and shipped them all off. For real, though. How Schwartz, hope Schwartz heals up real soon. I appreciate you, Big Kev. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you guys. 104 people in here right now. Let's go ahead and hit that like button for your big homie. Let's go ahead and hit the like button for the big homie. And I want to thank y'all because I didn't came up. You know why I came up? I came up in a game because of y'all. I used to do these chats, and we still do the chats, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I told people I had to start saying, listen, I had to start telling these people, Hey, don't get it twisted, man. Just because I do my stuff on my own, don't believe that we not in the building. The barbershop gang is in the building, man. We put on and did this, man. I'm the only dude. Ain't nobody ever done that. Ain't nobody ever done that. Nobody has said, you know what? I want to be on. I really want to be on full time. And you just grind it from the bottom, answering phones to be where we at. I want to thank y'all for that, man. Because y'all show other people that it's possible. Y'all show other dudes that it's possible. You show other brothers that may not have that, oh, well, you're not really, you might want to go over here. And the thing is, in the game, people want you to work for free forever. At the end of the day, no, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're not working for free forever. And I want to thank every single person in here for supporting me, supporting the barbershop and what we do. I don't know if you saw it, but we got the barbershop trailer coming out right now. We got 5 to 6 shows already in the can. Barbershop trailer, where we go to barbershops everywhere, all across Northeast Ohio, talking to community leaders, talking to the people that mean something, talking to athletes that you know and respect, pro athletes, guys that legends out here. We got that coming, and it's all done. It's all done independently, shot independently, financed independently. I told people, I said, listen, man, I refuse. I'm paying every single person. If you come on a barbershop show and you on that panel, if you shot a camera, if you stood by, G. Bush gonna make sure you got paid. Stop playing around with us, dog. We moving out here. Stop playing around. Stop playing around. We appreciate y'all. All right? So we gonna keep it moving, man. I personally think they're holding back to see if they have enough young guys and try to roll over as much money as they can next year. I totally agree with you, Justin. I know for a fact that's the plan. But you might get smoked out the gates before you can even get to the plan. Schwartz going down as well as Bell going down hurts. It hurt, bro. It just hurts. Right? You gotta at least try to get a receiver, a veteran receiver. And the thing is, the Cleveland Browns cannot afford to come out here and take L's these first few games like we gonna wait on Deshaun Watson. That ain't what this is about. You went and got Deshaun Watson so you can make the playoffs, so you can get to the Super Bowl, so you can do what you need to do. But that doesn't excuse everybody else from on the squad. Myles Garrett said it best. If they can't score, they can't win. And that's the mentality they got to have, bro. That's the mentality they got to have. You funny, man. This guy's funny. This guy's funny, man. This guy, man. This guy. Hey, man. G. Bush, don't give Sizzle no shine. He the same old saying we'll be under 500 with Deshaun. I know what he's doing. He's not getting me. Do we still have Felton? Yes, we do have Felton. We might be running the wishbone too. We might be running the wishbone out here, people. We might be running the wishbone, man. Are the injuries more serious than previously thought? No. Here's the thing I'm saying to you guys. It's not about whether or not they're going to be out for the season, but when you're dealing in camp, these reps for Schwartz, these reps for Bell, these reps for Donovan Peoples-Jones, they matter. They count. These guys, this is where those dudes get better. And so if you counting on these dudes to be at a certain level, when you come game one and you want them hitting the ground running, you want them, we don't want no problems with the playbook. You know what route you're supposed to be running. You know your roles, you're comfortable. When you don't have that, here's what happens with rookie guys. It happened last year, and they talked about it with Mary Kay Cabot and Anthony Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz was supposed to finish a route. He didn't finish the route. They threw an interception. Baker Mayfield got hit and hurt for the rest of the season. And then he carried it with them the whole season like people was blaming him and it was his fault. No, you're a young player, right? You're a young player. You didn't run the right route. You didn't finish the route, right? So now he just continues keeping that bottled up, keep bringing it with him. And the thing is, yeah, Baker could have did a better job, but usually you see veteran receivers and veteran quarterbacks. They say, hey, come on over here, tell the young kid, hey, come here. Hey, look, hey, bro, you were supposed to finish that route. It's all good. Don't worry about that. We need you out here. Get your head in the game. We're going back to you, right? But Baker lost confidence in him and didn't go to him the rest of the season. So he dealing with now he's in his head. I gotta have a crazy year this year. I gotta have a crazy year this year. When you counting on rookies and guys that's trying to make a name for themselves in the league, that put a lot of pressure on them. Everything got to go right now. You got David Bell, you got these guys doing what they doing. You just don't need that level of pressure. They need a couple more veterans so these dudes can come along, and if they get some from them, it's an added bonus. But I'm not going to come out here talking about against the Steelers in week 3. Oh, well, we don't have, David Bell to play. No, we can't be doing that. And it's even more of a reason, and this is even more of a reason this year. And just so you know, notice what you did see. I don't know if you saw some of the highlights from camp day 1. Notice what they were doing. I seen Kareem Hunt. I seen Nick Chubb. They was in the backfield at the same time. You better get used to it. If you ain't got receivers, I need to see Kareem Hunt in there all the time. Not spot shadowing all the time. Big Cat, appreciate you. Browns defense won't be elite until Joe Woods is gone. People always give him a pass for underachieving with elite players, Ward, Garrett, and Clowney. Oh no, he don't get one from me. I was calling him out in 18. He ain't getting, or 19. He ain't getting one from me. Here, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. There's no excuses for Joe Woods and the Cleveland Browns defense this year. Everybody's back. Everybody's been in the system multiple years, and you know it works. There's no excuses for you not to come out with all guns blazing on the first few games. And you playing quarterbacks. Now remind you, I'm going to rewind this for y'all. You playing quarterbacks that not only are uncomfortable with pressure, you're playing young quarterbacks that are confused. You got Zach Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Mitch Trubisky, Marcus Mariota. I'm telling you, let you come back here and run 4. Let you start pressuring 4. I was going to get pressure with. I'm telling you, them games, people are supposed to be feasting. We gonna see what he do. Hopefully, y'all get the receiver room in order. Just want to show you some love from a Bucks fan. G, much love, much love. Hey man, I salute you. Shout out, shout out to the Qs out there. Shout out to the Q dogs out there, man. All my fraternity brothers and sisters out there. I'm not a fraternity brother and sister, but I appreciate what y'all do out there. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Qs and the Kappas. I know a lot of Qs and Kappas. I appreciate y'all Sigmas out there. I appreciate y'all, man. Put that up there, man. You already know what it is. Team will carry 4 running backs this season. And Nick, if you count Demetric Felton, that might be 5. He's a receiver. This tells me Demetric Felton is making the squad immediately. He's your third receiver right now. Hall of Fame week start, bro. Stop back at home. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be back that way. I got to get the festivities. I got to get the rib burn off. I got to have some good ribs, by the way. Let's get this last thing in here. If you're not playing, listen to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show with, your boy G Bush. We on there every single, people say, G Bush, we want to hear you more. You can see me every single day on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on YouTube, on the WKYC app. Make sure you subscribe that. I'm going to shout out to people out there. Listen, I'm telling you, we burning the track up. We burning the streets up right now. Right now, we about to hit 11,000. We only been on air a couple months. We went over 1 million views. I don't know about people out there. To me, that's a huge thing, man. 1 million views. Like, that's a beautiful thing to say. People have been watching your content and 1 million people tuned into that, man. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing to that. Locked On Browns podcast. We doing, if you want an X's and O's podcast, you want a podcast that you can listen to, and it's X's and O's. It ain't no gossip. It ain't no daytime soap opera. We talking about nuts and meat and potatoes with the Cleveland Browns every single day. Me and Jeff Lloyd, Locked On Browns podcast. Subscribe to that. You can download that at wherever you get your podcasts at, and you can subscribe to that channel too. We about to hit 2,500. We only been on about, I say, a month and a half. Shout out to Jeff Lloyd as well. And keep supporting the barbershop. I pop up and just pull up for the streets right here. I want to thank you guys here. We about I think we'll probably hit 8,000 after this one. 8,000. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We 8,000. My goal is to get 10,000 by the end of the season. Don't forget, I'm still giving you the Browns preview. We're giving you the Browns preview, and we got something special coming for you. Ultimate Cleveland Sport. Wait till the season. We got something special. You don't want to miss it. Make sure them notification bells is there. And as always, man, I want to thank you guys. 109 people in here. It just goes to show you, people support independent game. People support. If you show the people love, they'll show you people the love back to you. So that's for all them people that say, G. Bush, how you do? Hey, develop your fan base, show the people love, and first and foremost, don't sleep. Because while y'all out there sleeping, I'm out here working. And you already know what it is. Holla at your boy. Hallelujah. Holla back.
Quality, service, atmosphere. You're next in the chair. Feel at home in the barbershop. G. Bush offers a fresh cut on sports. The barbershop isn't just grooming for guys. It's culture, it's lifestyle, it's sports. And it's now the barbershop is giving the sports scene a sheer shave and shine. Join the makeover now. Follow Garrett Bush at GBush91 on Twitter.